As a Muslim, one simple way that you can stay consistent in everything you do is to be consistent in one thing, and that is to be consistent with your salah. Let me give you an example now. One chapter that I find difficult to memorize in the Quran is Ar-Rahman, and that is because Ar-Rahman has repeated verses. فَبِأَيِّ آلَهِ رَبِّكُمَا تُكَذِّبَانِ فَبِأَيِّ آلَهِ. So when I say one فَبِأَيِّ آلَهِ رَبِّكُمَا, I'll forget the next one. And that is how it is for some other chapters in the Quran. There's this verse in Surah Al-Ala that when my kids are reading it, they miss it with another verse in another chapter. فَذَكِّرْ إِنَّ فَاتِ الذِّكْرِ. At times when they get there, they'll say فَذَكِّرْ إِنَّمَا أَنْتَ مُذَكِّرْ in another chapter of Quran. So that is what I'm trying to say about memorizing the Quran. So it has these similar verses that you can misplace them for one another. So now you now found an Hafiz that even with that difficulty, memorize the whole Quran. When I say memorize the whole Quran, that means this person, when you wake him or her up, he can read the Quran for you. Tell me, what book or what subject, what content on earth will that person find difficult to memorize? None. None. Wallahi, none. That is the same way when you stay consistent with your salah. Salah is something that requires you to be very disciplined. Especially for ladies that wear makeups and all of those. You know, you just wear your makeup and you are in a party and you just hear the other for Salatul Zuhr. You know, you're like, I'm on makeup, I'm in a party, I can't know. Consistency requires you to leave the party, perform your ablution. Whether you're going to wash up the makeup doesn't matter. The consistency requires you to wash up your makeup with your ablution and go for salah. Consistency with your salah means that when you're in the middle of something that you enjoy so much, you have to leave that gathering. You have to leave that thing and go for your salah. Now imagine someone having a record of being consistent with his or her salat for just 5 years. Okay, you can say, you can celebrate that for 5 years. I've never mixed salah, period. Like, I've been consistent with my salah. Not that moki, asri ni magribo. You have been consistent in your salah. You pray fajr at fajr time. You pray zuhr at zuhr time. You pray asri at asri time consistently for 5 years. Now tell me, how can you not stay consistent in any other aspect of your life? How can you not? Try to be consistent on your salah, and you find yourself being consistent on every other thing. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.